Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Shit Easy Motorcycle Camp Cooking. Now, last week, or actually a few weeks ago, I did a video on doing the steamed dim sims in the little pot on a gas stove. And what I had to do that was a trivet. So this is a trivet. If you don't know what a trivet is, trivets can be used in two ways. The trivet can be used inside your pot with your lid on, or a trivet can be used with your pot sitting on it and you've got your coals or your fire, and it keeps it away from the... It's a way of regulating the heat on the pot, but it's to help using your pots as an oven like you have in your kitchen. So what we're going to make is the one for the inside of your pot. That's it there. So what can I use the trivet for? Obviously the steamed dim sims, it worked absolutely fantastic. I was so surprised when the way that worked. Baked potatoes, like the ones that you get at the markets, you know, they have the coleslaw and the sour cream and it's wrapped in that aluminium foil. Absolutely yummy. I've never done one using the trivet and my pot. I'm going to give that a go. What else? Bread, you could cook little mini bread rolls in there. I've actually bought the mini bread rolls that you stick in the oven at home, those little mini dinner rolls I think they call them. I've done that. I've taken them out. Where'd we go? We went to one of the deserts and I did that. Put that in there on the trivet, heated it up, got it out, cut it open, put the butter in it. Oh my god, it was yummy. So there's lots of little things, and obviously there's heaps more other things that I shall hopefully discover and do some videos on. But let's just get stuck into making this thing. Rightio, so this is what we're making it out of. So these are, there's actually two of these. I bought these from Kmart. They came as a set of two. I paid $9. I reckon you could get them bloody cheaper. You go to one, maybe the $2 shop or whatever. So these, this is the label. So they're cooling racks. So this, if grandma's been cooking bloody cookies or a cake or something, she gets it out of the oven. She doesn't just plonk it on the bloody kitchen table. She would plonk it on one of these because it prevents the old soggy bottom. Nobody likes a soggy bottom. So that's what we're going to make it out of. Now, this is a side note. I've made a light protector for the DR650 using one of these, and I tell you what, it's still working today. Now, I have two pot systems that I use. This is the one that I use the most. Practically majority of the time, because it has the fry pan, and I like the shorter size of it and the wider opening. But this is the other one that I use. So this is basically a taller one. There's no fry pan, but you basically get two pots for the price of one. So because my trivet here was made for this pot, so obviously that can just be stored in there like that, or when you're using it you put it that way in there like that. Instead of making another one exactly the same, I've already got one, I don't need to. I'm going to make one for this. So if you've obviously already got your own pot, your whatever size pot you got or whatever, I sell both of these two things. You might want your titanium or your alloy special bloody fancy ones. It doesn't matter. You can make whatever size one you want. Alright, now we're going to get into making it, I promise. Rightio, so we've got a cooling tray. We've got the pot that we're going to want to make it for. I've got some side cutters, pair of pliers, marking bloody pen. That's it. Now the only thing we're going to have to first work out is how tall do you want to have it. So I've got mine quite low. That's all I need, and obviously I want mine low because I have a short pot. I could maybe make it taller because this is a taller pot, but I reckon I'm going to do it the same. So that's 1 square high. Whoop, there. You could make it 2 square highs. 2 square highs? That sounds weird. You know what I'm talking about. So this doesn't matter. You can't get this wrong, guys. So we've got to make it so that this is going to fit in here. Turn that upside down, And let's go, we might go to the, sorry. So if I just, I'm just guessing this, guys. So we need to cut. So this will give us a rough guide, and then we'll get it down closer. Alright, something like that. So all now I've got to do is nick all these things off. Rightio, there we go. That is one done. Throw that out of the way. That looks pretty dodgy, doesn't it? Now clearly that's not going to fit in there, so now I'm just going to go around and just finesse that up, and I've got to remember I've got to fold these ends over. So what I'll most probably do now is start folding, and then I'll trim off all the edges. Okay, so now we just got to work out where we want to start bending. So I'm saying on here, I'm going to start bending these ones around. Just go bit by bit, like that. So that's what we're going to end up with, like that. So so on this side I know I've got to start bending here. So hopefully, yep, that's going to be about right. And then what we've got to do is start trimming the corners, and then we can bend this side over. So you can see how I'm doing that. We're getting there, getting closer and closer. Remember, just do it bit by bit. So now I'm going to start folding. Oh no, that's nearly going to break. That one broke. Yeah, I have noticed that this one here, see the size of the squares, it's different. So you're going to have to be careful of that, guys. This side is now broken. Bastard. That's alright, we can get away with it. So now I have to trim that there. That there. No, no, no. Oh shit, I'm making these closer. Close but no cigar. Got that bit off there. That's nearly it. Oh, another one broken. Get those off. Oh, there. There you have it, guys. That is done. Now that's not, it's not fantastic, but that will do the bloody job. So there you go, simple as that. Obviously you've got to be careful when you're doing your bending. So what I've noticed is don't bend where they cross. Try and bend it in the middle in there, not where they cross over, because they'll tend to break off. But as you can see, that's not too many angles to it. Like one side, that side doesn't have anything on it, but that's Pop that in there. Booyah. In like that. So what that's doing is giving us that gap off the bottom of the pot, which means that you're not having direct heat going through from the flame to the pot and then straight into whatever food you have in there. It keeps that nice air gap, which then you won't have a burnt bottom, basically. Cool bananas, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you just give it a go, it's a bit of fun. And you might be able to do some steamed dim sims if you're in Australia. Alright, that's it guys. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.